Weight loss journey vlog week 3. Today is beautiful. It feels amazing. I feel so happy and excited. Hello, I am Deb, aka Lovin' Deb. Some people call me Debbie. Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here. Join me in this incredible weight loss journey. Together we can lose weight and feel amazing and feel awesome and feel empowered. I'm so excited for any new subscriber. If you have subscribed to my channel, thank you so very much. Every time I see that little flash, you have a new subscriber, my heart smiles so big, my face lights up, and I get so excited. So thank you so very much, and thank you for the ones that have already subscribed and have been here for me. I love you, and I just want to thank you. And today I'll be just talking about the weight gain. If you don't know my story, I lost 70 pounds. I gained 44 of it back. Some of it is muscle, and I'm trying to find my way back to where I was before. I know that I can't go back. So it's a new journey, it's a new process, and I'm healing along the way, and it's been so empowering and so amazing. And I just thank you all for your support and for being here for me, and I want to do the same for you. I hope you'll watch the video to the end and just see what I'm sharing and have an amazing day.
Walk in the door to this sweetness. Oh my goodness, you're so cute.
I love you.
Happy to see me? No? Maybe? What if I have a treat? Will you be happy to see me if I have a treat? What if I have treats? Will you get happy then? Are we happy for treats? We are happy for treats. My goal is to be able to fit these again. I think these are size 8 or size 10, and they are so tight. And you can see the thickness right here. These used to fit me. They used to slide off because I had no butt. So I do like that I have a bigger butt now, which is a good thing. But the waist, all this has got to go. The light, sorry about that. All this has to go. And these are the ones that stretch, so I had to stretch them to be able to button them. I can't even fit my finger in there barely. I want to be the best version of myself. I want to keep working on my fitness goals. I definitely have more of a shape than I had before. I mean, this was all flat. My stomach was pretty much flat. I do want, some shape, but I don't want this. This has got to go now. Not that I hate myself. I can look in the mirror and say, hey, this is where I am right now. I can work on it. I don't hate myself in any way. I don't like the waist, in the stomach, because, who wants that when they sit down and they got, jiggles. But this is where I am. Wanted to show this week 3. Enjoying the journey, just discovering myself along the way. These are size 10, just so you can see, because the way I had the camera phone turned, it may not pick up my full body. And these pants are a size 10. Which is awesome, because at one time I was a size 18 up, and I could wear a 1X, 2X shirt. So just being where I am right now is amazing. It's awesome, and I'm glad that I just didn't let myself go and keep gaining the weight and just working through everything, figuring out why did I gain weight? Why am I going back in the direction that I was? And I'm figuring that all out. I'm knowing more about myself, just being in a state of awareness, being present, going through healing, going through the pain, just going through everything. And I'm learning more and more about myself each and every day, and the journey is amazing. And you can just choose to be the best version of yourself no matter what you're going through. I'm finding ways to bounce back from anger. Believe me, I get angry sometimes. And I'm finding ways just to bounce back. It's just like I feel like I'm in such flow, like everything is working, and I'm bouncing back, and I want to be the best version of myself. And I want you to join me, because I believe that together we are awesome, we are amazing. We can just share and empower others, even if it's just telling someone your story. Hey, you know, I used to be this size and I lost this amount of weight. And I'm so proud of you if you're stepping into the unknown and you're starting your journey. And if there's people telling you, hey, you can't do it, you failed before, why are you going to even try? There's going to be haters. There's going to be people that want you to fail. Don't listen to them. Follow your heart, follow your soul, follow what you feel, and face that woman in the mirror or that man in the mirror. And you're going to be empowered, and you're going to be inspired, and you're going to inspire others, because you're stepping into something that you think you can't do, that you think that you have to keep failing, or that you keep failing for some reason. There's something inside of you that thinks that you can't do it. And most of that comes from your past, from your childhood, and that's where it came from for me. And it's just a journey of self-discovery, of healing, of being empowered, of moving forward, stepping into the unknown. It's a beautiful, amazing journey. It is painful sometimes, yes, and I have hit through, oh my gosh, so much pain and so much trauma, and releasing each and everything. This time I'm not turning to food. I'm not going to do that. I am better than that. I don't need to go to food. I don't need to turn to food. I can release this, and that's what I'm doing. I'm releasing the trauma, releasing the pain, coming to a place of healing, coming to a place of love, bouncing back to love. And it is amazing. It is beautiful, and I get emotional sometimes, but it's just what I feel in my heart and soul. Using my Instant Pot. The first time I used this, I was terrified. You can see the little thing on top. Pressure button, I forget what it's called, the silver one. It's starting to rise, so it's warming up. And the cook time is 1 minute, steaming cauliflower rice. It just came on. It is going to start counting down that 1 minute. It does not show the seconds though, but it will click off, and then I will do a quick pressure release. I actually have to do it from this side because I do not want to get hit with the steam. It is pretty powerful, and I cover it with a cloth towel, as I've seen on YouTube. Don't know if that's the correct way. That's just the way I do it. So it just stopped the 1 minute, and it is now on low, so I'm going to need to release the pressure. You can see the little silver button is all the way up. You cannot just open the handle because it is pressurized and you will blow up shit. All on there, and I'm gonna go ahead. It's not doing it. Shoot. Let's see. Oops. Quick release. This time it did not work with the little tea towel on it. But you should never see that silver button go down. I'm doing a video. That's the Instant Pot. That's the steam. You don't want to be over there. You burn off. How's Febreze in that? He's still releasing. And it's been warming for 2 minutes. I'm going to keep warm. So that is all the pressure. You can see the little silver button went down. It's still a little coming out, so I will just wait because I want to be safe. Bye. This is always the scary part. I'm gonna twist this baby. Hear it? on here, and I'm going to put that in a blender and make it into cauliflower rice. I saw this on YouTube. Somebody made the little marks on there because it's black and you cannot see it when you're using it, especially at night. I definitely can't see it. Just hit cancel, and then I will pull this out of here, puree my cauliflower rice, pulse it, just lightly, and then I will saute some vegetables in here. Some spinach, not spinach, might do some spinach, yeah, but definitely onions, zucchini, and squash, and that's going to be for dinner. And put the handle on either side. I originally had it on this side, but because I was holding the phone, I like it better on this side because it's easier for me to pull the pot out. I will use just a little tea towel to grab it. It's not really hot. Also, make sure, because mine was not working, I was so disappointed. I only had the thing for a little over a month. I had, used it like 3 times, 4 at the most, and it wouldn't work. I forgot, because I was watching so many videos on how to use this Instant Pot, I forgot that my plug comes out of the back. So that's why it wouldn't turn on. The plug was actually not inserted correctly. I had moved it for the steam, and when I did that, it slightly pulled it out, and that's why I had a dead Instant Pot. Just right out of there. It's really hot. You have to put water in it. You always have to have water in the Instant Pot. Instant, I don't know why I keep calling it Insta. In the Instant Pot, because if not, it will burn crap. So that was 1 cup of water in the bottom, but instead of water, like I've been doing, I tried vegetable broth. So we're going to see how that tastes. And I'm so bad with planning things, meals. This is kind of the spur of the moment meal. And I'm going to make it work. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be delicious. I make a mess. I made a mistake when I took the little basket thing out. That's where you set your cauliflower on. I should have had a strainer next to the sink, so I wouldn't have dumped all the cauliflower inside the liquid. But here's some that I have in here, so I'm just going to pulse it, and you don't want to do it a lot. Excuse my messy stove, because it'll be cauliflower mash. Now, if you're looking for the cauliflower mash type potatoes, you can just keep pulsing. I'm thinking that's pretty good. That's 4. Can't trying to look over my phone. Yeah, that's good. That's perfect. So I'll put that into a container or something, and then pour the liquid out of there and pulse the rest. Okay, it is all done. Now I'm gonna start the vegetables. Okay, I added my oil. I cannot figure out how to adjust the normal, I guess because it's on saute. It doesn't give you that option. I was trying to do that. But I moved this because this is going to heat really fast and it's going to start popping. I'm not sure exactly how long to saute the vegetables before, because this is my first time doing the vegetables like this. So I'm just going to go. Not sure if it's heated up. I'm no expert, so I'm just going to put this in there. Oh no, it's definitely not ready. Epic fail. Oh well, we're going to see how it comes out. You hear it? It's already starting to heat. I don't like putting the onions and garlic in there when it's too hot, because I mean it is popping everywhere. I'm gonna saute this for a little bit. because this woman used to be afraid of healthy fats. Never used to eat it. Once I started eating healthy fats, guess what? I started losing weight. When you are stirring, the pot will slide around a lot. So I just was holding it with a big timer. It just went off. No, the timer did not come on. I just added some kale, and it's looking pretty good. My healthy foods. My girls are saying it smells like farts.
You pooed your pants?
Ma, like,
Oh, she sharded.
we have to ingest that. That means it's gonna come
See what I
out
have
10
to
times
deal with?
worse.
Oh yeah, I could eat that.
Life with my girls.
I just got done with the gym and rained on. Please do
I'm
not.
naked.
Thank you. Obviously.
Healthy eating, real life recording. You never know what's going to come out of their mouths, so please excuse them. They're looking at me. Inside the Total Body Enhancement machine. I'm going to power this baby up in a few minutes. I have the cables right here on each side to hold on to. The fans, 3 fans. I can now close the door all the way. Oops. So I'm going to press the start button and hit this twice. That is going to make the system go off. I mean, by that I mean the vibration will not come on yet. So that's the foot control pad. And I will press this 1 time because that is going to be level 1 intensity. If I want to go higher, level 2 is medium, level 3 is high, and level 4 is mixed intensity. I don't like to go past level 2 because of my knees. I figured I would just do an update on. I've been having trouble using the fan. So normally the fan is on this side. After you power up the right side, you go to the left side, but that has been controlling the music for some reason. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this before it clicks on. So in this one, you should be able to hear the audio. Power. See it lit up. Hit this twice.
You have selected the VibraShape function.
See it is off. So I'm gonna go ahead and press it 1 time.
You have selected
That is
program
level
1.
1.
This program is for relaxation and enhances well-being. Your chosen VibraShape program will now start with a warm-up phase. Please make sure that you place your feet as indicated on the foot symbols and do not lock your knees during the VibraShape program. The VibraShape program may be stopped at any time by pressing the Start/Stop button.
Okay, if the music clicks on, I'm gonna have to turn it off because you can't have the music playing in here. But this is level 1. Cables, probably see them better. The fans. And the air circulation is pretty good. It is summertime here and it is extremely hot. You can see that it's lit up. This is inside the machine. I clean it after each use like you're supposed to do. This is the instructions for the usage. I do it 2 times a week now. Beauty Angel RVT 30. You can see the handles and the fans. This right here is the vibrating foot pad. So that's what vibrates. Giving you a deeper look inside the system. It has the magnet down here. That's what connects right there to close the system. And I'm gonna tell you, it took me a while to be able to do this. I just started visualizing myself being able to do it because it did scare me to be able to be in the system like this. You have to pull it a little bit. After reading a little bit more into it, found out that you should go in here without clothing, so definitely clean it after you use it. And I do wear my sandals instead of socks, which I find more convenient. The system runs for about 2 minutes after it clicks off. I never clean it while it's on. I always wear goggles because I am highly sensitive to light, especially when I'm out in sunlight, etc. It is a non-emit ultraviolet light. this is what the panel looks like. I really love this. I love this. I look forward to using this. So I started going in the system without makeup because I do have rosacea. When I first started going in there, I didn't realize that my foundation, the powder foundation that I use, had a sunscreen. And I read that the red light therapy cannot penetrate through clothing, etc. So I started seeing major improvement in my skin tone once I stopped putting the makeup on. That was a big adjustment for me because I've always liked to cover my rosacea. I use something that I cover the redness with, and to just step out of my comfort zone and come in here and be able to just work out without putting makeup on is, you know, sometimes I feel like, are people looking at me? But then I have to get past that and say, no, you're fine. You know, don't worry about what anyone thinks. So I have some before pictures. I think I started going in here without makeup week. I have to look into that and see how many weeks it was. But I've been using this system for at least, oh my gosh, I don't even know how many weeks into it before I started going in without clothing and without makeup. I usually just took my shirt off and not my pants and bra, etc. But I just feel energized when I use this. But I found that I have been tired the last couple of days, and since I started eating healthy again, I'm like, what is wrong? This thing is getting on my nerves. What is wrong? When I'm busy, I don't drink enough water. I was not drinking enough water. That's why I felt this severe fatigue, and especially with changing my diet. Sunday's meal. And Saturday's meal. Today's actually Saturday. I went to the gym and did upper body. I came up with a recipe for a low-carb chocolate peanut butter fudge. It is delicious. Using 6 ounces of unsweetened baker's chocolate. I guess you can use whatever you want. I don't have the recipe in front of me because I wrote it down. So the first time I made it, I did not write down what I used. But the things that I put in it is vanilla extract, clarified butter, which is ghee, natural peanut butter, which has no sugar and no added salt, liquid stevia, and sugar replacement, which is diabetic friendly. And let's see, 0 calories. This is really good. It's local. I'm going to melt this in the saucepan, cut it in little bitty pieces, melt it, and then I'll add the ghee and the peanut butter. Then I'll take it off the stove, blend it all, pop it in a container, put it in the freezer, and it does take a while to set. It's amazing. It's so good, and I usually eat the entire container in 2 days. So I just cut it into chunks, and I'll put it in this container, Pyrex glass jar that has a lid, and put it in the freezer. I decided to use the whole 8 ounces of chocolate to make it a little thicker, more fudgy-like. It's more like a hard fudge because I put it in the freezer, but you can put it in the refrigerator. My fire is on very low, and I'm going to need to keep stirring it. I usually use a spatula. See, it's already melting because last time I was not paying attention and I burnt the chocolate. You can tell when it burns because you'll have that burnt smell. I added 2 tablespoons of clarified butter. I'll let that melt, and then I'll add the peanut butter. It's melted, so I'm going to go and go ahead and add 3 tablespoons of natural peanut butter. See how much thinner it is? 3 tablespoons of natural peanut butter. I'm going to want to stir this until it melts. It'll get softer. It is nice and melted, the peanut butter and the ghee. Chocolate. Next, I'm going to add 4 teaspoons of Swerve. I also left out that I do add a pinch of Himalayan pink salt and also some chopped pecans. 4 teaspoons of Swerve. It is like a powdered confectionate sugar. And the Himalayan pink salt. I'm going to keep stirring this until it is blended in. It's going to get a little thicker. holding my phone. That was hot. It's a little awkward to do. It might look a little grainy, but that's okay. And it also depends how sweet you want it. Just added 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm gonna go ahead and add 22 drops of liquid stevia. Oh, I'm trying to hold the phone better too. $18, $22. I'm gonna blend it and then taste it and just see if it's sweet enough. I added 8 more drops, making a total of 30 drops of liquid stevia. 4 tablespoons of chopped pecans. It's time to pour, and it is time to put it in the freezer and let it set. I'm not sure how many hours it's going to take, but it looks good. It pretty much looks like it's done. I'm going to cut it into chunk size pieces. I decided to let it harden overnight. It has a deep chocolatey fudge taste. It will melt in your hands a little bit, but it's delicious. Just keep it in the freezer or the fridge if you want it more harder consistency, like a rich fudgy brittle. I would say keep it in your freezer. If you want it a little softer, keep it in your refrigerator. But it is delicious, and this is my Sunday treat. Hopefully it'll last to Monday.
Always remember that you are enough, I am enough, we are enough. Keep shining brightly.